Hello, everyone. My name is Gwen Green, aka G Money, and I am the founder of Generational Wealth Empowerment Network. To make it easy, G Money Network. And you can find out more about what we're doing at gmoneynetwork.com. All right, now I have been coming to you all for since last week speaking about wealth principles. Now, first, I just want to explain what wealth principles are. Wealth principles are those information, ideas, those laws that govern wealth. And they exist whether we know them or not. They work whether we apply them or not. They just don't work to our benefit when we don't know what the wealth principles are and how they function. So these wealth principles I learned over a 30-year period of learning how to bring myself out of debt and help other people come out of debt as well. I took $35, and in 6 months, I had a six-figure net worth that did not end for over 30 years, have not ended for over 30 years. And so these wealth principles, which are behaviors and knowledge and ideas that I learned, those are what served me very well throughout the years. Along with starting businesses and investing in real estate, which are tools that can be used to get wealth, but they in themselves do not produce the wealth, create the wealth. It is really our mindset. It's really what the actions that we put into play that create the wealth. Someone asked me, they said, well, knowledge is wealth. Well, not exactly. There are a lot of intelligent people, a lot of very wise people who have a lot of great ideas. But if they put no action to those ideas, nothing will be produced, including wealth. So applied knowledge is power, and applied knowledge produce wealth. So now one of my favorite wealth principles that have served me extremely well over a 30-year period is the wealth principle of assignment. And what that is it's regarding our money, it's regarding our time, it's regarding our energy, it's regarding our knowledge, our actions, our energy, and our money and our thoughts. Where do your money go when it leaves your hand? It just goes wherever. Where a lot of times are our thoughts? Where do our thoughts go? And where our thoughts go, that is where our energy go and our focus goes. So where are those things going? Are they just going, just the wind blow and they go there? Do other people determine where your money go, where your thoughts go, where your actions, where your behavior? If they do, it is time for you to claim that back. Because until we learn to place an assignment, we assign our money a task and a destination and a purpose. We have the ability to assign our thoughts, our focus, our energy to a particular purpose for a particular outcome. Once we start giving our money an assignment, assigning our money, and we can do that with a budget, because it is amazing how many people know what they have coming in, but really do not know how much they have going out. And they're always playing catch up, always playing catch up. I don't know, where this went. Until we are place an assignment to our money, we will always be operating in a attitude of lack or an attitude of victim mentality. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I am excited because with the release of these wealth principles, the wealth revolution have begun, and it is going to be socialized. People are going to start hearing more and more about wealth principles. Why? Because we have to learn these new things. If we don't learn a new way of doing things, we're going to continue to get the same results as we've been getting for years, decades, centuries. So it's up to us to take the initiative and learn what it is we can be doing better or different to create a different result. And one of the things is to learn these wealth principles. And now this, like I said, wealth principle of assignment. That is where you assign, where we take responsibility over our money, our thoughts, our actions, our behavior, and we assign them to the task, to the actions that we would want them to work in so that we get the results that we are looking for. Wealth does not come willy-nilly. Wealth does not just come out of the sky. Wealth does not just produce because somebody have a great idea. Wealth is not created just because people want it to be created. But wealth is really not a mystery. It is following a certain formula, certain principles that produce wealth. So now it is so important to create budgets. Budgets will tell us how much we have coming in. It will demonstrate to us how much we have going out and where it is going. And then it will also allow us to create spending budgets, saving budgets, as well as spending budgets, but saving budgets, vacation budgets, investment budgets. The power of assignment cannot be understated. I don't think 80% of Americans have a budget. I really don't think that most people take an active role in setting up, creating budgets, and especially people who are struggling financially. Most do not practice budgeting. And you have to stop. You have to do that if you want to get a control over your money. And if you want to grow your money, because how many of you know that if you are not faithful over the little bit, you will not get the much and you won't be faithful over the much. A lot of people think, man, if I get a lot of money, man, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. You're going to do exactly what you're doing now, because you can have a little bit of money and feed the hungry. You can have a little bit of money and be a blessing to people. That doesn't take a lot of money. It takes knowing how to assign your money a task. It takes knowing how to control your money and how to grow your money and how to dictate and govern how your money will be used, where it will be spent, and even if you are looking for a particular return on your money. All of that requires thought, very calculated thought and actions, such as a budget. All right, so that's on a financial tip. Now, the law of wealth principle, law of assignment for your time. Well, that I guess you could call it a time budget. You sit down, you allocate the time and the focus and energy that you are going to put into starting a business, running a business, learning about business or real estate or whatever, you have to assign your time. No one is just going to come. Most of us, we know how to assign our time for a job. We know how what time we have to be there. We know what time we get off, but we don't assign that. The job assigns that. That's why I love being self-employed, because that is when you truly have the ability, the authority to assign your work schedule. And when we can assign our work schedule, guess what? We can assign our earnings. And I tell you, I love this wealth principle of assignment. I tell you, look at areas in your life and say, well, how am I assigning my time? How am I assigning my money? What assignment am I giving my money? Am I just paying bills? Am I just, oh, the bills come, let me pay them. Oh, I don't have enough money every time you look around. Well, you can change that. And it starts with setting a budget, knowing where your shortfall is. And a lot of times, if we set up a budget, we will actually find out where we have money that we're basically wasting. So I love create helping people create wealth. Again, check me out at gmoneynetwork.com and look at what we're doing. We are helping people build generational wealth through business ownership and development, through real estate investing, through personal and business credit, basically financial responsibility. We are helping people take responsibility over what they have coming in. I had a wonderful visit from one of my students today and her partner. They started just 2 months ago in our training, and they have taken their idea, their vision from just idea, a thought, and they have materialized it into a actual product. They went through the licensing product process, and they are fully licensed. When they looked at it, they said originally they were going to have about $50,000 to start this business. And I teach a process called progressive self-investment. And I shared that with them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get this. The same business that would have taken them $50,000 to start, by using progressive self-investment, have got it all set and ready to go for $500. You heard me, $500. And I love progressive self-investment because it teaches us to assign tasks to our money and assign direction to our actions and assign our focus. Now, so many people have an idea and they struggle for years. I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a business. But they don't get it off the ground because they don't know how to take it from vision or dream and turn it into reality. Isn't that something? If you're struggling with that, please hit me up, gmoneynetwork.com. I joke when someone asked me what my title was. I said, a visionary coach. I help people take their visions and turn them into reality. And that really is not a joke. I mean, that is what I do. I help people who say, I want to start a business. I don't know how. I said, well, I work with them and we turn those ideas, those visions, those dreams into actual businesses. I thank God so much for me learning the wealth principle of assignment. And I thank God for giving me the opportunity to share this information with you. We are doing great things. I would love to assist you and help you. We have a lot of free courses. The secret to business success. That is a free course that you can definitely take. You'll never be broke ever again in your life. You will never not know the principles of starting a business ever again. You take that free course the secrets to business success that I offer. I also offer a free course, Success 101. And you can get more information about it. You will never struggle financially if you take both of these courses or even just one. And then, of course, we have our Generational Wealth Empowerment Network, business development training, where we and personal and business credit repair and development. All right, that's my time. Get out there and start practicing these wealth principles because they work. The wealth principle of abundance, the wealth principle of solution, the wealth principle of reciprocity, the wealth principle of assignment. I don't have a list of all of them in front of me, but trust me, I have some more. And these learning and applying these wealth principles have made the world of difference in my life and in the lives of hundreds of other people that I have helped start businesses. And we are seeing the results into the third generation. All right. The wealth revolution have begun and it is being socialized. God bless you. I'm G Money. Check me out at G Money Network and let's get started assigning our money and our time and our ideas and visions. God bless you.